Hello.
everybody. How is everybody doing out in the YouTubes? I hope y'all are doing well. And make sure that everything's going all right. Here we go. All right, cool. I see us. All right.
Lovely.
Yeah. Amy, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Right. So I'm in North, and on my channel I do a lot of random activities, a lot of creative vlogs and book wrap-ups. And I also have a Patreon that has free newsletter now, but that's about it really. Write mostly young adult children's fiction. There we are.
Nice. Nice. And I do have your links in the chat now. I'm going to break them up just to make sure that they link correctly. And then I will have them in the description box for those that watch the replay and want to check out Emmy's YouTube, Instagram, and of course, support her on Patreon. And as for me, welcome to my channel, and we are about to do a character randomizer. We do character randomizers usually on the fourth Saturday of every month. And I do have a little bit of announcement. Since there's so much going on in June, we have the AuthorTube Writing Conference. There's a write-a-thon weekend right before that, and I think there's something going on the weekend before that. We'll just not hold one in June. We'll just wait until July to do another character randomizer. That way it's a little bit less stressful on everybody that's participating in all of the other things too. All right. Now, so this month we have a theme, and it's The Sea Becomes Me. So it's going to be a little bit different than our regular character randomizers. I hope it's going to be a little bit of fun to create characters from here. And what we do is you grab some dice. Most of it's going to be D6s, but there are a couple where you can do D20s or a D12 if you happen to have one of those little oddball dices. And we go from there. So the first slide is going to be where we create a name for this character.
There's never vowels in them.
Right. If you happen to not roll any vowels or anything, feel free to just kind of pop them in there because vowels for some odd reason are difficult to roll. And I am going to start a timer on my phone for, say about 8 minutes, give or take. Okay. So, and I will pop up in the chat whenever we get close to the end because you won't be able to see it on screen because I want to keep this slide up on the screen. And let's go ahead and get started on rolling a D20 plus a D10 or 3 D10s or whatever combination it is that equals 30 that you have for dice. And you can roll it between 3 and 12 times to create a name for your character starting in 3, 2, 1. Get at it. Ooh. I almost dropped the dice. All right. That is time. Okay, so you got an interesting set of letters here.
Right? I really thought about it, and I thought Eunuch 1Q. So V or silent V. Silent V works too, right?
Yes, it does. Q can be a definite last name, and it's going to be a cool last name.
Q, right? I
And
know, right?
yeah, I got this mess.
I know.
I changed the O to an A because I didn't think Snog or Joe would really go good, but there is a John, so it might be like a John Shog or something like that. Sog or something. I don't know. But snag sounds good, and it could be, especially if it's
or
like
snug.
A person. Right, snug. No. It depends on what we roll for the creature, I guess. If they're snuggly or snaggy,
maybe. Also, Rachel is here.
Hey, Rachel. Yeah, Rachel's got a live stream going on right now as we speak. So she's stream hopping. I popped over there and hit the like button on hers too. So let me get her a link right quick. And here is her stream. If anybody wants to like stream hop or something like that. All right. So next slide. Now this one is kind of normal for our character randomizers. You can roll to do like a regular earthly tone for your skin. You can just roll a 1d6, or if you want a odd, I guess, skin tones or hair tones or something like that, then you can roll 2d6s or a d12 and pick from those. You can also roll a d6 to see what range you're going to have for each of your skin tones and hair tones, whether it's going to be like really light or really dark, or you can have a choice. Now let's go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to go with odd because I always go with the odds. All right. All right, so I got dark blue skin and dark black hair.
Oh my gosh. Especially when you picked odds. I'm like, oh dear, that's surprising. I actually thought to myself, I'm going to roll 2 dices, see what comes up separately if I only rolled d6 and d6, and see what would come if I roll second time and use it then as odds. So if I use odds, it would be green and rainbow, which I feel like is very intense because one time of these randomizers, I had to write rainbow, and it was like really hard for me.
Right.
And because at that time, if you know, I was drawing them a little bit as well, whatever I was writing, isn't it?
Right.
But anyway, so if I choose normal earthy skin tones, and it would be purple and white, and I'm like, I'm really vibing with purple hair characters recently. So I'm like, okay, I think I can do that. White and purple. Yeah.
That I've always I used to have purple hair, so I'm always for purple hair.
I know. I'm like, I'm really vibing with that. I'm actually currently writing a young adult where I have a monk character with purple hair.
Nice.
I really love that character.
Right.
All right.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to read that. Because,
Oh.
yeah, a monk person or a monk character with purple hair sounds really awesome.
Yeah. It kind of is. Not gonna be done very long time. It's like 2 years away or something, so
it'll be all right. We'll still be around. All right, so this is another normal slide for our character randomizer. So you'll be rolling a d6 for each of these, and it'll be for height and weight. And you can also do kind of a range, I guess. So if like you roll a feather, you can roll it again and see if it's like literal feather weight or if it's a little on the heavy side of a feather. So yeah. I got medium height and heavy weight.
I got giant and light.
A light, nice.
So it's long limbs, right? Long limbs. Right.
That's pretty awesome. That's going to be awesome. Okay. So next slide.
Are you going to tell me it's tentacles in men?
Yes.
Yes.
So here is the odd slide right here. This is what I made for the actual C Becomes Me. Here you will roll a d12 or 2 d6s to see what kind of creature or person you've got. And look, there's a monk right there. Although a sea monk is probably a little bit different than what you have in your young adult book.
Yeah, that's okay. How lucky do you feel?
I don't feel lucky at all.
Right. Ready?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh my gosh, you rolled very quietly.
Yeah. I've got a...
Oh, here we go. Octopus person.
Yes.
I told you. I was right. Oh dear. And I'm sorry, octopus person is like a Ursula.
Ursula, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, go on.
So I got Cthulhu Kraken.
Because you already written Cthulhu before, you're like a professional in this.
No. My husband's the professional. I just kind of soak up his information.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we'll get another Cthulhu story out of this, and you will get like a Ursula type
of story.
Yeah.
I can see it actually.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I am struggling to imagine otter person.
I kind of threw that in there because I watch otters constantly.
I know, it's so cute, right?
Right.
It's really adorable. Everyone who's is not watching otters, go watch some otters now. Go click on some links.
Right.
I don't even remember what I saw last time, but they're so really adorable.
Yeah, they are.
Anyway, I'm just quickly seeing, what is sea monk?
So a sea monk is kind of like an Asian legend. It's like a humanoid thing that rises up out of the sea during a storm, and it's just darkness. And they usually crash ships and do.
I actually like that.
You're right.
I really love that. I really love that. And sea gods, that's basically Cthulhu is like an ancient god anyway.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, interesting. I really love this. We should do this more often, especially dragon stories. I see the dragon there. Like, we should do more dragon stories.
Right.
Right.
The whole sea dog cat thing. I don't know. Part of me wants to do like 2 heads. One's a cat and one's a dog.
Okay. I think I know cartoon like that.
You're right. Yeah, cat and dog.
I've seen this before somewhere.
But that's kind of what came into my head whenever I was like, okay, there needs to be like a familiar animal.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
And some dogs are very good swimmers anyway, so we pretty much adapted to the sea anyway.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Right. Anyhow, I really like teamed ones. I always get very excited about it. So anyhow.
All right. So next one is going to be the talent. You can roll once or twice on this. So you can roll a d20 or 2 d10s or any combination that equals 220. And this talent is what they are known for. It's what this character is really, really good at, and that everybody probably goes to them about for like advice and stuff like that.
I haven't been in your streams for a very long time. Mm-hmm. Did a lot of changed in these. Just a question. What do you feel?
I don't know. Usually I always get something with husbandry. So I think I took the I have great with animals in here. Husbandry is on the job one. But talent, I usually get something like, I think I got dancer once and lucky another time. So I'm hoping for something in the middle this time. What do you think?
I just want to see what comes with it. I'm going to get something weird. I'm pretty sure it's going to be weird and I will have to come up with something that it's even weirder. It's not me, it's the dice.
Blame it on the dice. Throw the dice out.
Exactly.
Hey, I did get something in the middle. So I got a drawer / sketcher. So we have Cthulhu as a drawer.
What did you get?
Drawer sketcher.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got plenty of tentacles around the face to help you.
I want to say, I want to see what I have because I haven't even looked yet. Singer.
Nice.
Oh, I feel like it's gonna be mermaid retelling. Yeah. It's just it just feels like it. Yeah. It's going that direction.
Hey Jordan, how are you? Yeah, this is one of our character randomizer live streams. So we're creating a character. It has been a while since you've been on one of my streams. But welcome. I hope you're doing well. All right, so you got a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a Little Mermaid retelling.
I know, I'm writing this down already.
That's good.
I haven't really done a lot of retellings anytime in the past, so I feel like it's an opportunity in a sense.
Right. Exactly. All right, so now we have traits and flaws. So you can do any kind of combination of dice that adds up to 24. You can have like 4 d6s. If you have one of those weird d4s, you can do that.
I do, by the way.
It's so weird. But you can roll on this page twice, especially if you get a positive trait, and then you can also have like a negative flaw, or maybe they're just both positive, or maybe they're just both terrible.
Super positive, right? Let's go. Let's have a look.
Yours is a singer. It needs to be positive.
Right.
So Cthulhu has a phobia.
Okay. Do you have anything in mind?
I kind of want him to be scared of like spiders or things that have 8 legs, because that would just be ironic.
I know, right? That really would be, yeah. No mirrors ever. I have curious and suspicious. It's kind of feeds off each other, I feel.
That
Right?
works. That
Right.
works really well together.
I actually getting like a book release sometime soon. I will speak about it once it's closer to the day. But anyway, so the editor there said I had a lot of words of suspicious, and the editor says change it to curious. It's too negative. and that's why I say it's kind of a synonym. It's really close by, but it does have a bit of negative sense to it.
Yeah. Suspicious is like maybe your character's like watching others, and they're like, okay, what are they up to? Like that nosy neighbor.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jordan says, "Miss you, my friend. How you been? I've been doing good. I hope you have too. We just got back from vacation earlier, and hoping this character randomizer is a little bit of fun for both Emmy and I, and whoever is watching out there in the YouTube verse."
Yeah. I think of the story. Maybe I should make it Ursula retelling. She steals the voice because she's curious to see the world herself, and then she's suspicious that someone will steal her voice. Right? I don't know.
She's gonna hide it
Constantly.
Yeah.
Right?
Just go and dig it up, then hide it again, dig it up and hide it again.
Right. That sort of thing. We'll see.
Yeah.
Go on.
All right. So this one is going to be a little bit different again. So we have jobs on one side. So you roll once for the jobs, and then you have your character's dilemma. So what are they fighting? What's going to make this story on the other side? And this is going to be a D12 or 2 D6s. I did take out the husbandry. Look at that.
Yeah.
So maybe I won't get that or anything like that.
Do we get either or both? Like dilemma and job, or
Yeah, you get both. You get both. So a job just kind of shapes your character more, like what they're used to, and then the dilemma is what your story is kind of going to be about, like what they have to overcome.
Right. Yeah, I see that happening. Right. Oh my God, I see that all happening very well. All right.
What you got?
I have a job as a stylist, and I see it happening very much so. You know, like Little Mermaids.
Yeah.
Right. And a dilemma is never anomaly, but I think she's gonna be the cause of it, honestly.
Probably.
Right. But anyway, just Eva joined. Hi.
Hey Eva, how are you? All right, Jordan, my co-host is Emmy. And Emmy, you want to tell you a little bit about yourself again?
Oh, I write children's stories and young adult fiction, and I have a channel where I do a lot of crafting activities. So, like, you might find not as much about books, but there are some book wrap-ups and some writing content as well, but a lot of random crafting in there.
Yes. Amy's channel is very soothing, and I watch it often.
Oh, thank you. Because I stopped seeing how many people watch it because I'm like, I don't think I'm in the right groups, because I'm in the writer groups, but my channel is so crafty that I'm like, I don't know, if I'm in the right group sometimes.
That'll be all right, because a lot of writers are very crafty as well. Like that, some of them do crochet or paper mache stuff. So yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I didn't say what I did. So
go on.
Cthulhu is a teacher And the dilemma is missing family. So yeah, I don't know. I can't picture the Cthulhu or Kraken because I might end up switching it to Kraken now that it has to be a teacher.
And also you had sort of like a teaching persona last time with the Cthulhu sort of story. Well, not necessarily, but you know what I mean.
Right. So
it felt like it's kind of similar, isn't it?
Yeah. And then the whole missing family thing, maybe it's one of their students that's missing a family. I don't know.
Oh, I thought missing like longing.
Well,
like
that could be too, yeah.
Right? I'm like, I came to this place to be a teacher, but I had to leave everything else. Oh my god, so sad. So sad.
Well, that way it can still kind of stay as Cthulhu. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see.
I left other realms to come here.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Now here we go. So we've got if they finish the dilemma or complete the dilemma, they get the rewards. So if you roll a d6 and you get a 1, 2, or 3, your character defeats the dilemma or completes it. Roll a d6 and get a 4, 5, or 6, your character is defeated by the dilemma and has to face the consequences.
Oh, that is so much luck in this. Oh dear. But also this is new from when I was last time, and I really like this because this feels like a game.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I got a 5, so Cthulhu fails. Oh no.
Right. Well, I have a 2, so it's a success.
Nice.
Is it automatically becomes a 2? No, we roll again, right?
You roll again and to see what the reward is going to be.
Okay. Give me something big. Oh, it's 2 again. Is now a legend.
Nice. Nice. Okay. So mine gets cursed.
I mean, it makes also sense.
Right.
Corrupted.
Corrupted, yeah. Cursed and corrupted. Wow. I'm going to have some interesting stories. All right, and that is actually it. That's all the slides I've got. That's all the creation I've got.
Oh, wow. That was way too quick.
Yeah, it was.
But also, we don't have as many people today.
Right.
I think it was expected. So do you want to sum up your character? And what are you thinking about it?
All right. So I might actually change the name back to Snug. Just because I think that's going to be funny. And since they are a teacher, the kids can make fun of them. But they have dark blue skin and dark black hair. They're of medium height and heavy weight. They are a Cthulhu or a Kraken. They are a sketcher or drawer as their talent. That's what they're known for, what they're good at. And they have a phobia, and they are foolhardy as well. So that's probably the reason why they fail the dilemma, because the dilemma is missing family, which is either a longing or maybe one of their students has missing family or something like that. It can
become a thriller as well.
Right. It could be kind of
Right?
scary here.
Right? It depends
And,
where you want to go.
right.
Like if you want to be like crime and like missing family, there's something suspicious going on,
Right. It could
and
be
the crime was not solved,
right.
so
It
they
could be
failed.
kind of like a horror thing too. Like maybe
Yeah.
it's all
Oh
kind
my God,
of a
yes.
dream or something, and
Oh dear.
they
A
get
corruption is
the
spreading
corruption because of
and
the
the
curse.
family is missing.
Right. So they get
Right.
corrupted too. Yeah. I
And
think I'm gonna.
failed. So we get, yeah, I got it. Oh my
Yep.
God.
Yep.
Sorry. I'll wait for it. I'll wait to see what you got. Because it's actually nice team and everything. I like Ocean and so on. So we'll see what we have. So I have unique Q, who is a version of Ursula with purple hair and pale skin,
Yep.
and is massive with very lightweight and giant, and because most of our weight is in tentacle, most of our boneless structure is in tentacles. uh, and she's a singer, and she's curious and suspicious, who is a stylist and causes weather anomalies. And however succeeds to cause a weather anomaly and becomes a legend of the ocean.
Maybe the weather anomaly is like, I don't know, it somehow saves.
Yeah,
It thwarts a tsunami that's coming. Like it,
I know, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and knocks it out or something. I don't know.
We'll need some story in between for more meat. So,
Oh, yeah.
we'll see later, but, keep an eye.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Let's see, a
Yeah.
cloud, thundercloud. Oh,
Ooh, we have some chat.
weather too. Maybe she's a thundercloud. She can turn
Mm,
into a
mm, mm, mm.
thundercloud. That might be interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking about storms sort of situation going on.
Right.
Um,
But Eva just submitted a poem to a random publisher, and that is awesome because, yeah, congrats and good luck.
yeah, good luck. It's really hard to submit anything.
Yes.
Really, because sometimes it comes with a lengthy form to fill. Right?
Right. It's nerve wracking to do
Yeah.
to share any kind of work or
Yeah.
anything like that. Okay. I'm also going to share a couple of links that are very important. For those of you that don't know, JC Carpenter, she is a fellow author tuber here on YouTube, and she was evicted from her home. So she has a GoFundMe going and a Ko-fi that you can donate to if you are willing or able to. If you are not willing or able to, please share the links that I'm going to put in the chat. Hopefully they'll go through. And that will help her out a lot too. Because we're here for supporting one another, correct? Right. Also, if you want to check out the other character randomizers and some of the short stories that have been submitted, you can go to this link right here in the chat. And yeah, watch the shenanigans ensue. All right. But feel free to rewatch this video and roll for like secondary characters for like names and stuff like that. That can be really interesting too. But there's no time frame on turning in your story. I know everybody has a lot going on. But as soon as you get it done, as soon as you get the video uploaded, just let me know in the comments and I will add it to the Character Randomizer playlist. All right. Anything else you want to share, Amy?
No, I think we're good, and I really loved it, and I thank you for hosting them these streams, because I know again, you also have a lot going on all the time, and it's adjusting the slides, having the times. You know, I'm really, I think it's really wonderful.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun, and it gets, because I know sometimes we get into like a writing slump or something, and this kind of gives you like a little shot in the arm, so to speak, to kind of get writing again. And these stories are relatively short. I mean, at least 1,000 words, but you don't have to go much over 1,000 words if you don't want to. But anything around that time would be, or around that 1,000 word marker would be awesome. I can't talk
Also,
now.
I thought you did it intentionally, but it was wonderful as well that it's done in May with Ocean Team because of like all this mermaid thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's very nicely timed as
Yes.
well.
Yeah. Mermaid or Maymaid or something like that. Mermaid is what I hear most often, but there's been a couple that say May made, and it's just weird. But anyway. But yeah. All right. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Emmy, so much for joining me. Everybody make sure that you check out the links in the chat for everything that we've shared. Emmy's information is also going to be down in the description box as soon as I can edit it when we get off of here. So make sure to check out her channel, her Instagram, and her Patreon and support her there. And thank you again.
Thank you.
And we will see y'all later.